Well, it is the Saturday before polling here in Dyce Bucksburn and Danestone, the local by-election for Aberdeen Council. And I've got Charlie Abel here, the Alba candidate. How have you been enjoying the campaign, Charlie?
It's been great fun. Really great fun. We've done an awful lot to help move the dial, Alex, on independence. That's for sure.
So, I mean, you're as the electorate here in Dyce, Bucksburn and Danestone well know that you're a prominent member of a local ceilidh band, Iron Brew. Has this been a help or a hindrance to you in the campaign?
Probably a little bit of a help. Some people recognise me, or I've been to ceilidhs, or I look familiar to them, that sort of stuff. But yeah, some people definitely like the tune I'm playing here on the doorstep.
Good stuff. And local issues, obviously, because it's a local by-election. I mean, this every time when you first told me that one of your key points was to get a pedestrian crossing just over there, I thought, that's a wee bit kind of micromanagement. But every time I come here and I see these folk desperate to get across the road to the housing scheme here, can't get across the road because the traffic is constant. I can see your point.
Yeah.
So have you been focusing a lot on local issues such as that, using your local knowledge to say, look, this really matters?
Yeah. There's the crossings, and the big complaints we've been getting is the ice and the traffic and the potholes in the road, and the sort of lack of interest there is on keeping things maintained in the area. And there's still lots of trees down since Storm Arwen. That was November 2021. I mean, that's a sign of a neglect in the area.
I saw your leaflet when you say you're going to be an independent voice on Aberdeen Council. I thought that's a very clever play on words. Yes. An independent voice locally, and independence for Scotland as your big campaigning point. Well, did you think of that, or was it one of these spin doctors you've got working for you?
No, there's no spin doctors for me, Alex. It just came from the heart, like everything else I do. And
in terms of the national situation, what would an Alba good result or breakthrough here do for Scotland as well as for here in the northeast of Scotland?
I think it would be a momentous occasion, because it would definitely move the dial for independence almost overnight.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, how about the folk you're feeling? I mean, when I was with you last weekend, it seems a long time ago, but it was last weekend. I remember the lady that came to the door with a coat on. I mean, it's beautiful, sunny Saturday here this last Saturday, but last week it was a bit chilly. And she came to the door and coat. I remember I said, "Look, sorry, madam, you're obviously on your way out." And she said, "No, I'm wearing the coat because I can't turn the heating on."
Yeah.
I mean, that must be a huge issue that here in the energy capital of Europe, with renewable energy as well as oil and gas coming out for years, that folk have to wear coats on a Saturday afternoon because they can't turn their heating on.
Yeah, that's a major thing here. And even when I talk to somebody that doesn't believe that Scotland can manage to be an independent country, the thing that hooks them in right away is, I say, how's your energy bills? Are you happy paying these really high bills? And they're going up another 40% in April. How long do you want that to continue? And that grabs the interest right away. And then we talk a bit more about independence. I give them an Alba book, and before you know it, they're coming along to one of your meetings.
So they'll be straight out then. Charlie, lots of luck in Thursday.
Thank you.
Cheers for now.